Greetings, everyone. This is Major, and today is June 21st, 2018. Today, I'd like to talk to you about the whole Bitcoin Cash issue, but I'm not going to really get into which is better. It's really more about the main proposition that Bitcoin Cash presents itself as cash, and that the Satoshi white paper said Bitcoin should be cash, and that because of that it wishes to be cash, falling into the line of this argument of, can you buy a cup of coffee? And in order for a cryptocurrency to really be valuable, you need to buy a cup of coffee with it. I find I will save you a lot of time. I think that is some of the stupidest thing I've ever heard, and it makes no sense. And I will try to present a case for that. This gentleman, Roger Ver, the big Bitcoin Cash, proponent, or thought leader, or leader, whatever you wish to qualify him as, did a tweet today that I found just hysterical. So I'll read it to you. If I was a real YouTuber somewhere here, the tweet would pop up and you could read it yourself, but that's not what I do. So here it is. Roger Ver, today, June 21st, 2018. The dollar, or I quote, the dollar is a great store of value because you could spend it anywhere. BTC is a great store of value because, quotation marks, M-U-H, I don't know what that is, but quotation marks, digital gold. I guess he's being sarcastic there. End of quotation. Once BCH is spendable everywhere, it will also be everyone's store of value. Okay, now that is some of the stupidest stuff I've ever read, because if anyone understands, that's not what store of value is. Store of value is not based on how many points of transaction. That's not what makes something a great store of value. Diamonds are a great store of value, but you can't walk into a store, or even better, you can't buy a cup of coffee with diamonds. No, not much. But if you want to store value over time, artwork are a great store of value. Over time, if you bought a Picasso in 1970, you're pretty happy right now with the value that it's returning to you. That's what a store of value is based on, how it holds its value over time. Cash this is a horrible store of value. Cash is a great store of value? See, now, before I even go any further, let me tell you this. This is not a BCH beatdown, or I'm a Bitcoin maximalist. I invest in BCH. I make a lot of money in BCH because, like right now, today, I invested in more because I think it's going to make me money, period. I could care less what Roger Ver says or doesn't say, or any of that bullcrap politics. If it's cheap and I think it's going to go up, I buy it just like any other asset. That's it. You see it low, I buy it. Oh, I think it's going to go up 10, 20, 30%. I buy it. When it gets too high, I sell it. That's it. So, no, I am not philosophically or emotionally tied to Bitcoin. I'm just emotionally annoyed by bullshit, and nonsense. Like, that is nonsense. Like, listen, okay, let me tell you something. Let's just speak honestly. You buy BCH, if you're watching this, more than likely, you already know you're in this whole cryptocurrency space. You're buying Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ripple. You buy any of these assets hoping, speculating that this is going to go up in value. Why in the world are you going to spend it on a cup of coffee? For what? Use cash. What? Okay, we can all pretty much agree cash is a depreciating asset. Cash is a horrible store of value. So, more than likely, if you're out there and you're listening to this, you have a job, you get paid in cash. You get paid in some form of fiat, whether that's euro, dollar, whatever. Store of value is about your savings account. Think about it like that. Your savings account. Your transactional account, your medium of exchange that you just give for goods and services on a daily basis, is more like your checking account. Cash is a great medium of exchange. So when I get paid, I put money that, if you want to call it money, I put fiat in accounts to take care of immediate needs for, a month, 2 months, 6 months, a year. Anything long term any money that I earn, because let's be honest, we still are earning money in our jobs and careers. That's what you earn. So what the issue is how are you going to store that value? The money that you don't need right now in the next week, month, 6 months. Okay, that capital is what we're talking about. That disposable capital that you don't really need to pay your rent or buy a cup of coffee. That you want to put into some vehicle that is going to appreciate greater than taxes, inflation, and interest that you're getting in other areas. You want something that is going, so yeah, okay, Bitcoin, hey, Roger, has over the last 9 years done great. Okay, so what's the problem? As a store of value. Now, as a medium of exchange, yeah, but I don't want it to be a medium of exchange. You don't want it. Bitcoin, even my Bitcoin Cash, I'm holding on to my Bitcoin Cash. I'm not going to use people spending cryptocurrencies and this whole argument of, hey, you need to use it. It's the dumbest thing. Use it for what? I use it, yeah. Okay. For example, there are certain things that give you great discounts. I use it then because let's say I can get a 20% discount by using Bitcoin. Well, then I just made 20%, right? Okay, so then that's just as if the coin went up 20% because I need to buy this thing so I could use my cash and get 0 discount, or I could use Bitcoin and get a 20% or 10% discount. So the way how I see things is Bitcoin just went up 10% or 20%. I don't know who these people are. And, it's sad because, I'm sure he's a smarter individual. No, I'm not going to say that because he tweeted this. He said cash is a great store of value. So um, all I could say is, you know, good luck if that's the guy you're listening to. You know, BCH will make money because it's a good product. Bitcoin will make money because it's a good product. Buy it low, sell it high, make the money, and then use that money to do whatever you wish to do. That's the only thing I would recommend.